farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those TasteBud Guys. We're going over across the pond today.
Again. With
Yeah.
something slightly more palatable than the last time we went across the pond.
You hope.
Well, I guess I haven't had it, but that last one was a doozy. So
Yeah, I actually thought this was our first across the pond beer, and Lyal reminded me of the crazy brewski, the 15% Imperial Pilsner.
Oof. Which I think you picked up for a whopping, $1.50 or something?
Yeah, it was a couple bucks. It was something.
What do we have today?
Okay, so this one has made a trip. As you pointed out, it is a little out of date.
It is out of date. And
Yes.
if you go back to our Southern Tier episode, you'll have a discussion about born on dates and how much that really affects things. So we don't want to, if this is awful, I'm not going to bash it too much because it has made a journey. Tell them where this specific can has been.
So this can was made in England.
Uh-huh.
And then shipped to Japan.
Uh-huh.
Where someone found it, put it on an airplane, and brought it back to Missouri.
Okay, that's a long journey for a can to make.
That is a lot of can, yes. So, I haven't had this in a couple months. I have had it once before. It is pretty good. It is, It is by Brothers from Somerset, England. Is that what you said it was, England?
I believe so.
All right.
And it's not a beer, it's a cider, right?
It is a cider, which is our first cider.
Yeah.
So there is something new about it. It is a 4% cider from Toffee Apple. And so we thought we'd get the fancy cider mugs out, even though they're the wrong mugs.
These just look like old.
To be honest, that is almost everything I know about it is what we just said. So this really is going to be about tasting.
Yep.
And
it's got a nice rich color to it.
it's actually a pretty good beer. I'm hoping it hasn't went too bad over, over the last few months.
I'm actually kind of anxious to try this because of the out-of-date can. Ciders sometimes, if they're not sealed properly, can kind of turn. We've had a few that have kind of turned vinegar on us.
But it's in a can. Cans tend to hold better.
It doesn't smell vinegar, so
No.
I think it smells good.
Smells fine on it. It smells apple. It smells very strong apple.
Oh. That's
Yep.
That's not bad.
It's oddly good.
I
So, I'm going to be fair. I don't genuinely like ciders at all.
Yeah, I'm not a cider guy.
And I also don't like
sweet
flavored
things.
beers and sweet stuff.
Oh,
But this one, it hits all the marks.
I feel like I need like one of those plastic pumpkin Halloween candy buckets.
This would be a good October beer.
This is an October beer. Yeah.
Absolutely. So,
Maybe it's not out of date. Maybe at the bottom of the can they always just say best in October.
maybe so. Because this is October of 18.
Yeah.
So, it's back middle. So, it reminds me of cream soda. It's what I always think of when I drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this isn't my first one. I don't want more than about a can or maybe even a half a can, and I'm kind of done with it. It's a little too sweet.
Well, at 4%, it is pretty sweet for what you're going to get out of it. Like, you're not going to be able to drink a ton of these, and
heavy green apple.
your stomach's going to get sick before you get buzzed.
You would.
If you're looking for that. Not to say that that's the goal of drinking by any stretch. But,
This is tastes of heavy green apple. It kind of has, like I said, that creamy, I don't know, a cream soda is what I keep going back to.
Mm-hmm.
They say toffee. I actually always think of caramel with it more so than toffee, but maybe that's just because that's what I associate with apples.
Yeah.
So, Four Brothers apparently still own this from what we just seen on the website, and there really was very little information.
They started making cider in 1642
Yeah,
or
way back when.
1649 or some crazy number. I'm sure that'll pop up about here. They opened a pub in 18-something. I'm sure that'll pop up here.
Yeah, and that was called the King's Arm or something.
Yeah, and then they
It's a cool sounding pub.
Opened another one in later on called the Black Swan. We don't have cool pub names here in the States. Our pub names are just Basically, get drunk here signs, I think, more or less, right?
I don't know, but if we had one that was called the King's Arm, it'd be like... Never mind, I'm not going to
Well,
beep! We'll cut that out, because I was going to say... we'll edit that. So, yeah.
Okay, so this is not something I would drink all the time, but I think you're right. Fall, once the cold weather hits, this is kind of the wrong time to be drinking, and we're right in the middle of summer right now, and it is hot and
But this is cold. This is really cold,
No,
and it tastes pretty good right now because it's cool in this basement.
Yeah, but it's got a real fall flavor to it with that toffee.
100%.
I mean, you feel like you're bobbing for apples every time you go for a drink.
If you was having a little fall get-together, a little party, soiree, this is an ideal drink for it.
Absolutely. And hopefully, if you find it, it doesn't have to go from England to Japan back to the States. Hopefully you can find a more direct route, because carbon emissions and all that fun stuff.
I imagine.
Yeah, do you got anything else to say about this?
I don't know anything else about this. I just know it was in the refrigerator and we needed to get it drank.
Well, all right. Well, until next time.
Whether it be the toffee green apple beer you're drinking, cider,
The food you're eating,
clothes you're wearing,
the people you're meeting, grab a buddy.
try something new.